Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are all well and in very good health. So my friends, the ICC Men's Cricket World Cup is happening in Cricket Crazy India, and after 1 week already in this year's World Cup, so far this tournament is seeing records galore in the batting department. 4 teams yet to lose a single game. And also, the surprising thing of all, the 5-time champions, winless. And the other disappointing thing in this World Cup so far has been the lack of crowd attendance, minus all of India's home games so far. So folks, let's get right into it, and I'm going to break it down step by step. So folks, after the first week of matches at the World Cup, there have been a total of 7 scores over 300 runs plus total, 2 each from South Africa and 1 each from New Zealand, England and Pakistan. And so far, out of a total of 10 matches, there have been a total of 5 lopsided games compared to a couple of high-scoring matches that have mostly been played on flat pitches. Like for example, the South Africa Sri Lanka game in Delhi was played on a flat deck, and a few days ago Pakistan played Sri Lanka in Hyderabad also on a flat wicket, and both those games was high scoring enough and exciting. Out of the 2 of them, Pakistan broke a record for the highest successful chase in Cricket World Cup history of 345. Now the previous highest successful run chase in a Cricket World Cup was Ireland's 329 for 7 at the 2011 tournament against India at the Chinnaswamy Stadium in Bangalore. And so far in this year's 2023 World Cup, there have been a record number of 12 centuries made inside of the first week only, and leading the highest score of the competition placard so far, New Zealand's Devon Conway is at the top of the list with 152 not out against England during the opening night of the World Cup. And at that same match, Rachin Ravindra scored his maiden ODI century, 123 not out, in a 9-wicket demolition over England. Now, for those of y'all who haven't seen the review of that match, it's up on my channel. I'm going to put it in the description in case you all want to see it, or you can just go into my YouTube channel and just look for it. And as for match aggregates, the numbers are absolutely staggering. Why I'm saying this is because 2 of the matches out of the 10 games played so far in this year's World Cup, they have been 600 plus runs aggregate, with about 13-14 wickets falling in the 2 matches that did play. And believe it or not, those 600 plus runs that were scored in the match aggregate came at 7 runs per over. So for those of y'all who haven't seen any of the games so far in this year's ICC Cricket World Cup, you guys should check out the highlights either on the news or also on ICC Cricket's official website, icc.cricket.com. So folks, let's talk about the Australia-South Africa game, because Australia, for the first time since the 1992 tournament, have failed to win its first 2 games. You all may recall India hammered the Aussies on Sunday by 7 wickets, and a few days later, about 48 or 72 hours later, the Proteas became the 4th team after New Zealand, India and Pakistan to remain undefeated in the tournament. This is after they decimated Australia by 137 runs in their second match today at Lucknow. Batting first, South Africa posted 311 for 7 from 50 overs, with Quinton de Kock, who is playing in his last 50-over World Cup before retirement, top scored with 109, while there was also a half century from Audain who was the second top scorer with 56. The pick of the bowlers for Australia, Glenn Maxwell, 10 overs, 2 for 34, and Mitchell Starc, 9 overs, 2 for 53. And in Australia's response in pursuit of 312, the Aussies can only muster 177 all out. Marnus Labuschagne top scored with 46. And the pick up the bowlers for South Africa, Kagiso Rabada, 8 overs, 3 wickets for 33, and Kishore Maharaj, 10 overs, 2 for 30. And with this victory, South Africa go to the top of the table in this year's ICC Men's Cricket World Cup in India on 4 points, on a way better net run rate than New Zealand, India and Pakistan. England, they are already on the board with 1 victory and a defeat. So as Bangladesh. And the only 3 teams that are yet to get off the mark are Australia. I should say 4 teams, because Australia, Sri Lanka, Afghanistan and the Netherlands are yet to secure first points in this year's World Cup. Tomorrow's matches pits New Zealand against Bangladesh at the M.A. Chidambaran Stadium in Chennai, India. That's in Tamil Nadu. And Saturday, my friends, is the biggest game of the World Cup at the biggest cricket stadium in the world, India versus Pakistan at the Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad. And I've already been told that tickets for that game has already been sold out. It's not only because it's another India home game, but it's also India versus Pakistan. There's been a lot of controversy behind the scenes before the game. I was reading on social media today how one of the presenters, who a few days ago left India due to personal reasons, Zainab Abbas, released a statement, and she did apologize for those anti-Hindu remarks. And what I have to say about this, first of all, let me just say that she did the right thing by apologizing. But secondly, why apologize now when you should have apologized 72 hours ago? And then the next point I want to make, that baseless case that this so-called Indian lawyer want to bring against her. What is the base of it? She just apologized, and what she should have apologized the same day where she decided to fly out. But at the same time, it's a long story with regards to that, but I would not go any further with it. If it's becoming we all know it's already a political issue, one with her and her anti-Hindu statements. And then the next thing too, Indians also have a problem with Mohammad Rizwan, Pakistan's wicketkeeper batter, praying during matches. We've seen Muslims all across the sporting world pray during matches. We saw in the Premiership, Mohamed Salah, the Egypt and Liverpool player, he always does that. And there are other players who would do it too. And I cannot understand what is India's problem with Muslims praying during matches, especially those who are pro-Hindu, in my view. Now, I will not go in depth with it because it might end up turning into political football, and I do not like politics for a damn fact. So with all of that being said, I wrap up this video. Hope you guys stay well, and please always stay in the positive frame of mind. And I hope you all enjoyed the video. Stay well, stay safe, be good, be cool. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.